What's up? Good afternoon. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. The biggest, baddest fight card of the year for us this year. This thing is sold out in Anaheim. Who has the first question? It's good to be at a normal press conference again.
Me, I do need to win this fight, because if you look at all the things that I've done in my career, I've done it all outside of beating John Jones. It's the last thing for me to do, and yeah, it's very important. I need to win this fight on Saturday night as much as anybody else sitting up here.
Man, I'm just excited to be here. Guys, first of all, thank you guys so much for being here. Yes. California, what's up? I'm just glad to be here, man. I'm grateful, man. It's been a long road to get back to where I am today. A lot of effort, a lot of things that you guys haven't seen. I've done a lot to get back here today. I'm just so excited to be here, and got a super great feeling, man. Done everything right. Got the strongest team around me that I've ever had before, and we believe we're going to get the job done like we always do. Yeah, I feel like I'm at a pretty good place in my life, who I am. I just kind of learned not to give a fuck, and it feels great.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and think I enjoy someone jumping on my back and constantly defending the shots, but that's what you do. You know, it makes me a better martial artist, because had I not been presented an opportunity to compete against him, I would have dug down deep in the jiu-jitsu background, learning how to defend, learning how to get ready for all these different positions, and the same thing with Stephen Thompson. So in hindsight, it actually makes me a better martial artist. You know, I was always open to this fight. You know, it's not like he won 7 fights in a row and he came by surprise, like I didn't know he was coming up. So I think that's, you know, I wouldn't say that's 100% factual that, you know, I wasn't interested in fighting him. I just wanted to fight. I didn't want to take a break. I didn't want to wait until the end of the year. And I felt like as a challenger, you step up and you fight. And that's why we fighting Saturday.
You know, when we get the notice for the fights 5 weeks before, I was kind of wondering. But then, you know, we were with our team and we talked and we said, this can be, you know, the only chance that we have. Let's take this chance. And thanks God, you know, I'm very good. You know, that the camp went really well. We were afraid that we knew we couldn't make any mistakes in this camp. We couldn't. When you have like a 10-week camp, you can make some mistakes and correct during the way. But right now for this camp, you couldn't. Actually, we had like 4 weeks of training and the fight week. So, you know, that's what we did. It was very intense, but everything worked really well, you know, and my team was great and everything was great.
Somewhere in between, how would you look back on that decade in your life?
I don't really like you, Luke, so I'm not going to answer your question.
Right.
I think the easier, I say hello for everybody, come see me here. And the easier part, I think my camp, I did really happy, you know. I think it cut from back to my division. I think it changed my mood every day. I go train happy, and my team really happy with me. And, you know, I feel great. I feel ready. And Saturday night is going to be my day.
Great stuff.
To be honest, I'm just happy to be here. And, you know, I think that this is definitely my time in my career. I think I'm at the top of my game. I think the beginning of my career was like, you know, it took me a while to catch on and figure out what kind of fighter I am. And I definitely think this is the right time in the right spot. And I feel like I'm in the right weight class at 135. And if you're in the right weight class, you can go down 10 pounds, you can come up 10 pounds either way. And I think that I'm definitely willing to do that. I just want to work. So here I am.
I think my talent and my brand, it grew faster than my character and me as a person. And so having this last 2 years pretty much off, I really got to take a step back and look at my career and look at this organization as a fan, look at where I was in the position. And what I concluded was I didn't take anything seriously. I mean, I was winning fights while partying, right? And I just started to think, like, you know, I just started taking everything for granted, and I started making mistakes. So it's been great to take a step back and to reevaluate things and prioritize and to realize how much this sport means to me, how much this position means to me. And today I feel like a much better version of myself. I feel like I just feel great. I feel rejuvenated.
Obviously, when that stuff happened at UFC 200, I was upset. I was upset with John Jones and you know, the whole situation. So, you know, this is the first time John and I have seen each other or talked in a year. So.
Are there going to be any going into Friday? You guys both going to be okay?
I feel pretty good, but we'll bring a towel just in case.
That shit's not funny, bro.
I feel great.
Technically, you should have gave 20% of your purse to your opponent. Technically, you should have gave 20% of your purse to your opponent because you did not make weight.
I made
weight. You can forever say that you are the 206.2 pound champion of the world.
Hey, listen, there are a lot of things that you shouldn't be sitting up here right now for all the shit that you've done. So you sit up there on your high horse. How the fuck can you judge? You have no room to judge nobody. You sit there with your fucking mouth shut before I walk over there and smack the shit out of you.
Ooh. Well, we all know he won't do that, right? Are you mad, Daniel? The truth will set you free.
If I don't get there, you've seen time and time again, something will get there. You can always say
confidently that I am the only ever 206.2 pound champion of the world. You'll always have that title.
He does come in overweight. Will you still fight?
Oh yeah, he's not escaping me that easily. I will definitely still fight, and I will take 20% of the chump change he's making.
I like that he's so sure. I like that he's confident. I like that he feels good. Because when I turn him back, then we can't retract some of the stuff that we say in the press conference on Wednesday.
About John Jones and Brock Lesnar saying they would like to fight each other. In your mind, is that realistic? Is that a fight you would like to put together?
It's crazy. I don't even know where that thing came from or how it started. But first of all, I haven't even, believe me, I haven't talked to Brock Lesnar. I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know if you've talked to Brock Lesnar, but I haven't talked to Brock Lesnar. He said, not recently. Me neither. So, yeah. I'm telling you right now, I have not talked to Brock Lesnar. Okay, it sounds like nobody believes me, but it's true. I have not talked to Brock Lesnar. And according to John, right now, he just said he hasn't either.
I'll deal with Daniel, and then I'll deal with Brock Lesnar.